The question of when Jesus was crucified and resurrected has been debated for centuries, but within the scriptures themselves, a clear answer lies hidden, often overlooked. Jesus himself gives us the key. In Matthew chapter 12, Jesus confronts the Pharisees saying, "An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." Jesus draws a direct parallel between his own time in the tomb and Jonah's experience. Jonah was in the belly of the great fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jesus states he will be in the heart of the earth for the same duration, 3 days and 3 nights. The key to understanding this lies in how the ancient Israelites, including Jesus, understood the concept of a day. Unlike our modern understanding of a day beginning at midnight, the biblical day began at sunset. Genesis 1:5 tells us, "And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day." The evening, the darkness, comes first. The Israelite day began at sunset and ended at the following sunset. This is further confirmed in Leviticus 23:32, which states, "From evening to evening, you shall keep your Sabbath. Even the Sabbath, a holy day, was reckoned from sunset to sunset." This evening-to-evening cycle was deeply ingrained in Israelite culture. It dictated their work, their rest, and their religious observances. Jesus, as a faithful Jew, would have adhered to this understanding of time. So when Jesus says 3 days and 3 nights, he's not speaking in vague terms. He's using the established, culturally understood definition of a day. He's saying 3 full 24-hour periods, beginning at sunset, not midnight. Understanding the biblical concept of time unlocks the truth about Jesus' time in the tomb. It confirms his own words and aligns perfectly with the scriptures. The sign of Jonah, 3 days and 3 nights, is a clear and undeniable testament to the truth of Jesus' resurrection. Jesus surprised people when he said, "This generation will be given no sign except the sign of Jonah." What did he mean? Well, Jonah was swallowed by a big fish. He was in the belly of that fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jesus said this was like what would happen to him. He would be buried in the earth, and after 3 days, he would rise again. This was a powerful sign. Jesus was telling everyone he would conquer death. He would rise again. Just like Jonah came out of the fish. Jesus died during the special time of Passover. The Passover was a time to remember when God saved his people. He freed them from slavery in Egypt. How did God save them? With a lamb. Each family sacrificed a lamb. They put the blood on their doorposts. The angel of death saw the blood and passed over their homes. Jesus is our Passover lamb. He died on the cross for us. His blood saves us from sin and death, just like the Passover lamb saved the Israelites. After Passover, there was another special day. It was called the Feast of First Fruits. On this day, the priest would wave a sheaf of barley before the Lord. This was the first part of the harvest. It was a way of saying thank you to God, and it showed that there was more harvest to come. Jesus rose from the dead on the Feast of First Fruits. He is the first fruits of the resurrection. Because he rose, we will rise too. We have the hope of eternal life. Just like the wave sheaf offering promised a full harvest,